I'm gonna attempt to do a video recording. I don't know if I really like this setup or how this is gonna look on YouTube. But I selected this gameplay where I got an accidental nuke against some sweats that were just destroying me right off the rip. I mean, I barely back out of matches because I like to finish them, but I was definitely thinking about leaving this one because as you can see, there's 4 of them in the party, um, and it's just me. So this class setup I have right here was a double FMJ Cordite. Is my new go-to class in hardcore if I'm not going for challenges like my Dark Matter that I'm still grinding for. But this team right here just as you can see, you can just watch this right here. This just absolutely destroyed me. I mean, there was nothing I could do. This guy dropped streaks right off the bat, and I was just like, wow, this is it. This is it. This is it. But you don't get better solo and in hardcore or any game mode if you don't keep trying. If you don't keep trying to go against the best, and if you don't stay in and try to figure out what's the best way to go around trying to secure a win. And I just stuck around because I had a feeling that I could beat them. They were only using the GKS and I think the ICR, and against the double FMJ Cordite, I'll just melt them. But the thing you have to do is just, like I said, just keep trying. So anyways, so what was going on here was that my teammates weren't pushing. As you can see, that my team link tells me where all the teammates are, and I just knew that streaks were going to start raining in any second on the other team. So they have a sniper's nest in the air, and my teammates don't know what to do. They're clueless. They don't know how their left and right joystick works, but I just figured that I kind of wanted to make a comeback video, and I got one, and I accidentally dropped a nuclear on them. So I won't talk much in this commentary, but I was gonna add this to my taking out the trash episodes. But I decided to just label it as an accidental nuke because I was more proud of the nuclear than the fact that I beat them. But as you can see, they're using Seraph too, with and that's a good indication that these guys know what they're doing. Is that they placed the Seraph spawn beacon on B. Anywhere around B with the spawn beacon, they know what they're doing because it is almost literally impossible to get the flag. I just didn't give up, I guess. And at the end of the day, it's just a video game, but I like to challenge myself, so I did. But the reason why I switched over to the Cordite class with double FMJ was I got tired of dropping streaks, and all these people do is just shoot my streaks down. I used to run, if you've been a fan and a subscriber for a while, I always used to run Sentry Gun, Sniper's Nest, Strike Team. And I just noticed that more and more people would just shoot down my Sniper's Nest and shoot down my Strike Team before it came in. It just got annoying, and I just got sick of it because I did all the hard work and they just steal it, or they just shoot it down, or they'll switch to 0, and by the time I get my streaks, they got their stupid hacking ability and they just take my streaks out. So that's why I started running my new setup, Hellstorm, Sentry, and Mantis. The reason why I still keep Sentry on is because I do play solo and I do need to control one part of the map for me to push the other side of the map. But I mean, you can see it in the background. I'm just getting worked. That is just I only got a Sentry Gun in Hellstorm, and I just didn't even know when to place my Sentry Gun because I knew that they were just gonna take it out in a second. So right there was a big reason why I run FMJs, double FMJs on my Cordite, is because I can take out their what's it called, their barricade right off the rip, and it won't stand up against a double FMJ Cordite. So basically what I'm trying to do on this part of the map was, since I got B, I knew I needed to push into their house because they were going to start to camp on the upstairs, because as you can see, all my teammates are camping on top of my stairs in my building. So what's if I was on the other team and I saw that, I would go to the top of my building and try to take him out. But so basically, I just I already got my rainbow color on my cordite, but basically I just didn't give up and I just kept going and kept pushing them because I knew eventually I would get my recount ability and I would just pop it and I'd be able to go on a streak, and that's what happened. Is I heard it and I knew I was gonna have it, and I decided to pop it at the beginning of the second half, and that's when things started to turn around. But I don't really have too much more to say. I just thought I'd show a gameplay of what it's like to struggle against parties but not giving up and just keep going at it, because eventually, maybe not in the game that you're playing, but eventually you're going to find out how to counter everything. And I feel like I got all the classes setups and everything ready to that I can counter on any sweat that I face. So enjoy the gameplay. I'm just going to use some more music at the end so it doesn't get too boring. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy the game. Alright, I'm out. Stay humble. Subscribe if you're new. Put on the noties because I'll go live more here soon. Trying to get Dark Matter and you guys can watch me rage. Alright.